Are you in childbearing years? You're going to want to hear this. Are you planning to give birth? Then you won't want to miss this. Do you live in a rural area? This is going to affect you too. Stick around. Hey, do you have an IUD? Cool, you're in the mix too. Join us. Do you have a history of ulcers? Sorry, get in line. I've seen so many excellent content creators painstakingly explain why anti-abortion legislation becomes a gray area that is harmful to women. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be pretty outraged about the fact that in Louisiana, women are going to die. Back in May, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry signed a bill that would take mifepristone and misoprostol and classify them as a controlled substance because both can be used to induce an abortion. The problem is, that's not the only thing that they're used for. The other problem is every single news headline I saw was written like this. So the public thinks, oh, these are abortion pills, rather than life-saving medical treatments for all of these things. Did you hemorrhage after birth? Chances are you got this drug. But Casey, he didn't make it illegal. What's the problem? Great question, and Republicans are hoping you think that. Some hospitals in Louisiana have preemptively pulled the medication from their hemorrhage carts because they don't think they're allowed to have it there. Since it's a controlled substance, it can't be there. It has to be stored different. It has to be accessed differently. Republicans don't want you to think about the fact that the medication that might save you from bleeding out will now take 45 minutes to get, as in the case of rural hospitals. Evidently, some of the more rural hospitals, don't have pharmacies on nights and weekends. How are they going to get the controlled substances? The people who are writing these laws are not thinking about these things. Number one, because they're typically not women. So they don't think from a woman's perspective, and they don't think about the conditions that can impact women outside of abortion when it comes to these types of drugs. But I would say too, and more importantly, their agenda is about controlling women's reproductive rights, and the women that will inevitably die, the preventable casualties, are completely acceptable to them.